Yes, lads, episode 41 of the Fulham CAREERMODE for you today. So we've got a jam-packed 6 games for you in today's episode, and we have a very, very large amount of difficult games coming up. A very large array of different teams as well, so it's going to be quite important over a couple of competitions. So we do start with Liverpool. We've got the press conference to start off with. They're asking me about Carvalho, which is quite bizarre because he doesn't really get that much game time. He plays well in the Cups, but like, it's about Carvalho, so I thought, you know what? I'll just talk about Carvalho. There's nothing else. I mean, we're on about UEFA Champions League qualification as well, but we're really wanting to win the league this season, obviously. So we'll see what we can do there. But we do start very, very suddenly, I should say, and we have got Liverpool at the Cottage. So we'll see Mitrovic with 28 goals already. Let's see if we can break the competition record by the end of the episode. So we do start. The Mitrovic tifo looks absolutely immaculate. Looks beautiful. And we do have the visit of Liverpool to the west of London, I believe. So, yeah, we've got that game. So, yeah, we've got Ramsdale in goal. We've got back four of Lamptey, Tomori, Ramos and Gavardiol. We've got the midfield two of Bellingham and Zambuanguisa, and then Demir and Mellor as the attacking midfielders, with De Groot and Mitrovic as the strikers. So, Hatabo drops to the bench. So does Carvalho, to be fair. We've still got a very, very strong team as well. Saka starting over... Demir starting over Saka, I should say. But we see Liverpool's team. We've got Alisson in goal. Trent, Van Dijk, Gomez and Pedrosa as the back four. Thiago, Milenkovic, Savic, Merino as the midfield three. And Salah, Jesus and Mane as the actual front three. Sorry, not midfield three. The front three. So, very good team. About 6 players from the actual Liverpool team there. So they've got a very good side. And they do start very early on. So Mane's played through. Ramsdale makes a really important save to keep out Liverpool very early on. And then Bellingham plays an absolutely ridiculous through ball through to De Groot, who fires it past Alisson to put us 1-0 up in the 9th minute of the game. What a counter-attacking goal that was. Very, very good play from the boys, and we are 1-0 up indeed. Then 7 minutes later, Merino, I think it is, makes a really, really rash challenge on Demir, and he's off. He's off straight away, 23 minutes in, and Demir is sent off. Terrible. Not Demir, sorry. Merino is sent off for a challenge on Demir. It's a terrible tackle. And we're really not happy about that one. But Liverpool do come straight from the free kicks. A great ball through. It's poor keeping by Ramsey. I don't know what else to say there, but he should be doing a little bit better with that. And look at that little dickhead. What is that celebration? I hate it. I really don't like that celebration with his little knee tattoo. Shut up, Jesus. You bang, mate. You absolutely bang. You don't score. Apart from against us, apparently. It's a good ball by Mane, and it's a good finish, but it's poor from Ramsdale. Poor from Ramsdale nonetheless. But then Mellor comes through. He plays a really nice through ball to Demir, who slots it with conviction. But unfortunately, the offside flag is up. And I wanted to play it earlier, but the game wouldn't allow it. So we did get a bit unfortunate there. But 10 minutes before the end of the half, Mitrovic has played through. No mistake in my mind. What a finish that was. Oh my days, he absolutely hammered it into the top corner. Insane finish by Mitrovic. And of course, we are 2-1 up. And then just before the end of the half, De Groot is played through. It's against Joey Gomez. He waits for him. He holds it back. It's really good play. Plays it back to Demir. And Alisson makes a very, very solid save low down to his left-hand side. See the man in the hat there just sort of waving him along. He wants to see more goals. And crossing the ball to Mitrovic. We nearly do. It's another good save by Alisson, who keeps Liverpool in the game just before the end of the half. And obviously, we did really well there, to be honest. We did really well to dominate that team. I know they're down to 10 men, but they're still a very, very good team, as you see. And then just after 5 minutes after the restart, what a bad bit of goalkeeping again from Ramsdale. I'm sorry, I know he's against the best player in the world in Salah, but geez, I don't know what to do. Just sits down, he lies down and takes it. So we don't want that from our goalkeeper, do we really? And obviously it's 2-2, but then Mitrovic turns his man and Zambuanguisa forces a good save from Alisson, but Mellor's still onside. He slots it in like he's not even there. And look at the cheeky devil with that celebration. That is pure that is shithousery, that is pure shithousery, and I'm really, really happy that I did that. I had to look how to do it at half time, and I went, you know what? As soon as I score, that is happening, and Mellor's the perfect man to show I'm feeling. But just before the end of the game, this time De Groot's gone through again. He plays a sweaty to Mitrovic, who does the cheekiest finish. to seal the points. And look at that little back heel finish. And the fans are even celebrating with him. I've never seen that before. Fans are getting held back by stewards at the cottage. That's what you love to see. Ramsdale loves it, bless him. And we do seal a very, very nice win. 4-2 obviously against Liverpool. I know they're down to 10 men, but still really, really comprehensive nonetheless. And we do indeed go straight into the next press conference. So post-match press conferences nowadays, they're just bread and butter for us. We just talk shit all the way through it, and it ends nicely. I mean, Mitrovic again with a fantastic performance. But I'd say the best player on the pitch was probably Bellingham, to be honest. I don't show the match ratings very often, but he was really, really good. I think he got a couple of assists, and he was unlucky not to score, to be fair. And look at the positivity brimming on the on the face of the man in the hat, and it's just a really good result. So we did indeed win that game, and we do go very quickly into the next game, which against Barnsley in the FA Cup, third round. So I thought, I don't really want to play this. I'll just sim it because I'm not pissing about playing Barnsley. They've got like a few players I know, I guess, but they're not a big enough team for us to be worried about, I don't think. So we do kick off, and 10 minutes later, we managed to score. So look how easy that was. Ricky Jones gets one of his first goals of the season. I know he scored a couple to start off with, but he hasn't scored in a while. And then 31 minutes in, edge of the box, across the ball. It's easy, really nice play. And Silas this time puts us 2-0 up. We're dominating Barnes at the moment, absolutely dominating the boys in green. But just before half-time, there's some really nice football. Great through ball to Styles, who hits it really hard at the front post against Rui Patricio. And I can't see what's happening, but he probably should have saved that. I'm not going to be funny. He probably should have saved it. But we absolutely dominated him. Look at that. We weren't even a chance. Eight shots, 4 chances to 1 shot, 0 chances. So unlucky to be only just winning. But there was no action at all in the second half, right before the end of the game. As Barnsley run the ball out of play, we take our goal kick, and just a very comprehensive win. 2-1. I know it doesn't sound like it's a comprehensive win, but we had 11 shots to 2, 4 chances to 0. It was a really nice result. We ended up bringing Bellingham and Demir on just to see out the game because Benzema and Carvalho were shattered. But really, really good result that. Really positive. Into the next round of the Cup, which is quite nice. You'll see we've got, at the end of the episode, we've got Burnley next, which is just Brexit FC in it. But we do go into the third game. So 3 out of 6. We're nearly halfway there. 30 goals from Mitrovic so far. He's nearly close to his own record. 33 goals. He's already broken the 32 one last season. And we've got a massive, massive game against Manchester United at Old Trafford. We see the De Gea tifo. This is a difficult game. These are harder than Liverpool on career mode. They're always difficult to play against. But we see the team. Ramsdale in goal. The back four of Hatabo, Tomori, Ramos and Gvardiol. Usual back four. Midfield 2 of Bellingham and Anguissa as normal. Then Carvalho comes in on the right. As well as Meller, De Grue and Mitrovic. So, sorry, my dog was just kicking off in the background. It sort of distracted me. But we do see the team. We see the boys doing the team talk. And we do get started with the first highlights of the game. So, Maxi Gomez just fires wide and we see Gollum on the touchline kicking off. But 32 minutes in, a great ball by Mitrovic is followed up by an even better finish by Fabio Carvalho. And we are indeed 1-0 up at Old Trafford. How about that? Look at the celebration as well. Oh, we love it. We love it. We do not, like Jesus has stated. And we are, of course, 1-0 up. But just before half-time, Maxi Gomez forces a very good save from Aaron Ramsdale, who makes a smart stop down to his right. And again, he just looked like Smeagol, doesn't he? He looks a bit like Andy Serkis, to be honest, on FIFA. He doesn't in fact, he does a bit in real life. But yeah, it's more FIFA. They do have a cross. The ball is won really well. We clear it off the line. Just straight back to Maxi Gomez, who's got a magnet on his foot, and it's just unlucky, innit? Nothing else to say. It's not poor from Hatabo. It's not poor from me. We lost the first header from Tomori, and it's just a ricochet. Did it hit his head or did it hit his chest? I don't know, but it's 1-1. We're a little bit unfortunate, to be honest. So I'm not too happy that we're actually 1-1 because they haven't really done anything. They haven't done anything at all. But Meller comes straight from kick-off. He sees a little gap. He runs at the defence, plays a nice through ball to Carvalho, who's looking for the return cross. And Meller's just like a tiny bit off it, a few inches. He's also 6'3" though, so if you're any taller, he'd not be as good. So unlucky at half-time. Maxi Gomez walking off like he owns the place. David, know you are, sunshine. you never played for Valencia in your life. No, I'm joking. But 62nd minute, Pedri scores an absolute thunderbolt. Well, I get this isn't live commentary, so it's difficult for me to keep up with everything, but Jesus Christ, what a finish. He's also celebrating with the guy who has the one ring, so it's a really good finish, that, from Pedri. Like, 19 still on game, it's ridiculous. No, it might be about 21 now, to be fair, but it's a ridiculous finish. But no long after, straight from kick-off, Mella runs straight down the wing. It's very, very unfortunately blocked by the United defence. So we do look for the next cross. Mitrovic looks for the win. Wins the header, and De Gea this time keeps out the header with a very, very solid save low down to his left. So the resulting corner, we're looking for Mitrovic with a good cross. It's headed out really, really well. They don't have Maguire anymore. It's just a good header by whoever's there. And we do try and go again, straight from the next bit of the delivery. Zamboanguissa picks up the ball this time, straight to Saka, and everything gets blocked. And that looked like a penalty, but apparently not. And then right before the end of the game, Anthony Elanga scores an absolutely fantastic goal. Oh no, apparently it's Amad Diallo. Excuse me, I just do it with United youngsters who don't play in real life, so they're all interchangeable when they don't play. So, yeah, I mean, United subs are interchangeable because they're all crap anyway, but straight from kick-off we try and score with Mitrovic. It's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. We get unlucky with the Diallo goal, which was a very good finish nonetheless. But from the resulting corner, we don't do anything. Mitrovic goes to the spectacular because De Gea saves everything. And I'm gonna bang it then, but apparently the ref didn't want that, and we lose the game. It's as simple as that. 15 shots to 7. I still don't feel like we deserve the loss. We were very, very unlucky because they had a couple of chances which counted as expected goals, which were rebounds, like the header off the line, straight to Maxi Gomez. But Ramsdale wasn't bad. The defence was okay. I thought Bellingham was better than that. Bellingham's better than Zamboanguissa, just to let you know. But we do realise we need some more midfield replacements. We have sold Sessegnon. So I would have a look through just a list of players, and Calvin Phillips just popped up, and I'm like, oh, sure, he's worth 40 million. He's 29, he's 85 rated. There's a good physical presence in the middle. And that's for Zamboanguissa. What fruitcake is asking for negotiations like that? Look at him. Look at his face, his stupid face. But yeah, I don't want to offer more than 50 million for him, to be honest, because I don't feel like he's worth more than 50 million. He's not really going to go up, is he? He's just there for a squad player. He can play holding midfield and centre-back, but they're not budging on what they're asking for. So I'm not too pleased. So I went over 50 million, and we eventually agreed on 53.9 million, so basically 54 million, which with Calvin Phillips, sort of in his prime years, it's not bad, is it? He's not got any traits, but he's a good player. And we do meet him in the office with a really funny chair noise. I don't know what that noise is. It's just daft. But I guess it's realism. We offer him important squad role, 4-year contract, which is quite excessive for a player who's going to be 33 by the end of his contract, or possibly even 34. But I think it's a good start of the negotiation process. So now salary is the big one. I think Phillips is only on 44 grand a week at half. I'd say only 44 grand if I on that a week. I'd be quite happy. But 70 grand a week is what we agreed on. And we do shake hands with Calvin Phillips and his agent. So very good signing. Nothing else to say. I know Vlahovic was wanted to be signed, but they asked for 90 million for him, and I couldn't afford it. As well as another player, Tuchemani, I wanted as well, but we couldn't, unfortunately, afford him either because he was also valued at 90 million. So it is what it is, but we're into the 4th game episode. We have indeed got a game at the Cottage against Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Premier League. So either team, Ramsdale starts as normal. The back four of Lamptey, Tomori, Ramos and Robinson. This time, instead of Gavardio, who's tired, Bellingham starts in the middle. So does Calvin Phillips as well. And then Bukayo Saka, Mella, Carrillo and Mitrovic start as the front four. So very changed team, but straight from kickoff, Wolves score. Look at that. Like Daniel Podence, who was one of the top scorers, if I recall correctly, one of the other seasons, but obviously he's not really scored much this season, does put them 1-0 up. With a very nice finish, to be fair. I can't deny it was a composed finish. It was 3 yards out, so that's probably why. Then Saka in the 27th gets straight past Simikan, and he hits it across Zach Steffen on his weak foot and puts us 1-1. Saka's actually tried to contribute a little bit, which we like to see because he doesn't contribute enough, really. And he does put us 1-1 with a very nice finish. Good layoff by Carrillo. I know you might say it was a 2-yard pass. Tom, shut up. But it's a good goal by Saka nonetheless, and it is indeed 1-1. Then 4 minutes before the end of the half, Wolves come again. It's a great cross. And we head the ball out straight to Joey Veerman. And the Heronveen real-life player scores a really, really good finish. A really good volley, that. And if you only seen goals this game, by the way, it's because every shot goes in, basically. And Wolves are indeed 2-1 up. It's just a bit unfortunate. We didn't deserve to win in that half, but it is what it is. But 20 minutes after the restart, De Groot finds a really weird finish from a very good challenge and tackle by Lamptey, who he did really well. But this celebration really upset me when I did it, because I didn't mean to do it. But it is what it is. They're all young lads, aren't they? What they're going to do? Stupid celebrations every now and then. It's a great win by Lamptey, and De Groot absolutely bamboozled Stefan, and we are indeed 2-2. Look at that from a through ball and finish by Fabio Silva. I mean, like, the goals I'm conceding are just immaculate. They're so good. It's just fantastic from Wolves in general. Like, they're such a difficult team on career mode anyway, as well as real life, but Ramsdale's nowhere near that. He's not going to be, is he, though? Like, it's just a great... Who plays the through ball? Not sure who that is, but it's a fantastic through ball. Silva, first time touch, takes it in stride and fires into the top corner. So, 3-2 down, and then this time Ryan Giles running through, looking for a cross against a good ball in. We don't win the header with Robinson, and Pedro Neto, I believe, puts Wolves 4-2 up, and you can hear the boos from the Boo Boys. This is not good, this. Is this back-to-back defeats for the first time in, I think, 2 seasons, possibly? We don't usually get back-to-back defeats, but this is disappointing. Very disappointing. But a few minutes before the end of the game, Demir picks up the ball. Calvin Phillips plays a nice return pass to Mitrovic, who shoots across Stefan. It's another good save by the United States #1. So, difficult this. We're struggling to score, but Mitrovic gets another chance from the corner. It's a great ball in by Demir. Mitrovic, front post. Stefan, weird animation. And it does give us a little bit of hope as we go and try and collect the match ball to just try and pick up the ball. And 4-3 down. And right before the end of the game, we get a little chance. Mitrovic this time, he ruins the pass. That was my fault, but we win the ball back. And Wolves are just tackling like mad. And we deserve to keep the whistle going then. Burnley, later in the episode, you'll see how much added time they have in one of their shots at the end of the game. But this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. 1 minute added over the allotted time. We should still be able to attack in that. We do unfortunately lose the game. They had 6 shots and scored 4. Ramsdale did not have a shocker, but he wasn't very good. You don't expect him to save the silver goal, but some of the other ones, like, he could do a little bit better. And of course, we lose the game, so very disappointing. Just not too happy with that, to be honest. I'm really, really not happy. And we take a press conference because it just we need to break up the game a little bit. We need to calm down. I was really, really furious after that game, as you can tell from the quick skip. I was really, really mad. And look at the press conference. I'm absolutely hammering the players in the press because they deserve it. They were poor. They were really poor. The morale's still happy, so what do I care? But I'm sort of losing plot a little bit, I think.
Thanks so much.
But I mean, I'm starting to call us. Like, I watched this film the other day. We are the disaster artists. We were top of the league, having a laugh, and we are in a bit of a disaster spell at the moment. So we have got an FA Cup game in the 4th round though against Burnley. We see the team. Patricio starts in goal. Hateboa, Tanganga, Pagano and Gavardiel are the back 4 in the day. Carvalho and Zamboranguisa cover the midfield. Then our front 4 of Silas, Krasanic, Demir and Carvalho do indeed start. So very early on, we start with Demir, who runs straight through the heart of the defence of Burnley. And he puts us 1-0 up. Like, there's no need to have extended highlights when player just runs through the middle and it's like, oh. It's like they're not even there. Does the baby celebration because maybe he's having a baby. I don't know. I don't keep in line with the players' personal lives. See this effort from Tanganga in a minute, though. How unfortunate is that? Remember Adebayo scored one in the first season. It was unreal. But we're unfortunate for that one to go wide of the post. So we are still 1-0 down against a very changed and heavily rotated Burnley side. And we're not playing bad, but Hatbo wins the ball back very well. Straight from this, a quick 1-2 between Carrillo and Demir. It's really easy football. Straight across the goalkeeper. Larsson, I don't know his name is, but he plays in Switzerland. And we are 2-0 up. Guido, what's his name? Guido Carrillo, what his name is? I don't know, a real life footballer. But he has put us 2-0 up anyway. And shortly afterwards, Demir this time rounds the goalkeeper. Backheel finish, and it's great defending by Charlie Taylor, the former Leeds man, to keep it off the line. Of course, we have a corner. We're looking for Pagano this time. We cross a really nice ball in, and the goalkeeper fumbles it, and Gavardiel makes it 3. Poor goalkeeping that from... I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm not Swiss or French, so... like lasagna, something like that. Sounds like lasagna, that, doesn't it? But yeah, we are 3-0 up, of course. And right before the end of the half, Zambo and Gisa, Jesus, I can't even speak, comes bursting through the midfield. And Carrillo this time, he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He really should score. He's put it wide of the post. Right on the whistle. And we really should be 4-0 up. I hope that don't come back to bite us. But straight from kickoff, well, about 10 minutes afterwards, I'm not going to say his name. Sorry, Techito, whatever his name is on the back of his shirt, does go through and manage to put Burnley back in the game a little bit. Right as Silas has a block shot by the defence, and Carvalho has another good effort saved by the goalkeeper, who's apparently the captain as well. We do make a sub, we do bring Mellor on, and we're looking for him in the box. Krasnić crosses the ball in, and the goalkeeper claims very comfortably. It is Lassana, all right. But right before the end part of the game, Jones goes through on goal. He breezes past Connor Roberts. He should sweat it, and he misses the target again. That is poor, that is. That is very, very poor. And we're in a bit of trouble, I think, because 83 minutes in, Vidra plays the ball to Cabral, and Radonic this time makes it 3-2. They're back in the game. They're back in the game, and they are purring. They are coming for us, and we will be struggling if they score again. So look at this. 2 minutes extra added on, which is ridiculous. Vidra turns his man, and Rui Patricio makes an absolute fumble of the shot. It's a poor effort from the Czech striker, and he goes to celebrate with not Sean Dyche. To be fair, it does look like Sean Dyche, just a lot smaller. And we've drawn the game. We've drawn the game. 5 minutes added on from 2. That's how scripted this game can be. Poor keeping by Patricio. And I'm absolutely livid. 15 shots to 6. I'm absolutely livid with that. 5 expected goals to 3. And I don't even know what the third one was, but I'm really, really mad. So we are going to advance straight through. We see Leeds have beat Barrow and Everton have lost to Liverpool in the 4th round. I'm really, really angry with that. Really, really angry. I'm going to go straight to the squad. And guess what's going to happen to Patricio? We're going to release him from his contract because I'm not having players like that throw games for us. He had a bet on that game, and I'm not happy about it. I'm really, really not happy about it. I can't emphasise how unhappy I am about it. But we're on to the final game of the episode. A quick cut there because there's nothing else to see. We've got Leicester at the King Power. And we see the team again. Ramsdale starts in goal. Hatabo, Tomori, Ramos and Gavardiol. How many times am I going to say that this episode? We have Bellingham and Anguissa. Oh, sorry. Bellingham and Phillips in midfield. And Demir, Mellor, De Groot and Mitrovic as the strikers. So similar teams every time, but Zambo's going to be rested this game as Phillips is making his away debut. In fact, no, he started against United, so it's his second game. But 9 minutes in, it's a great ball by Demir, and Mellor makes no mistake past Areola. It's a great ball in. It's a great header by Mellor, and he does indeed do the baby celebration, because why not? Why not? So, yeah, we are 1-0 up. And then shortly afterwards, Leicester have another attack. It's a great interception by Tomori. And Martial is really angry, apparently. And our arch career mode nemesis doesn't score against us. Way, he's not scored. Don't be dirty, Anthony, and you'll not get sent off. Very silly challenge. Very, very silly boy. And he deserves a red card. So, long after that, Calvin Phillips does really well to beat his man. Mellor crossed the ball into De Groot, who wins the header straight to Mitrovic. Areola's not saving that one. Mitrovic absolutely thumps the ball into the back of the net. He celebrates with a Suarez celebration. And the boys celebrate. 2-0 up already in 15 minutes. Leicester are the whipping boys against us. They concede 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 every time we play them. I think it went 7 once or 8 once. But we are batching them. But just before half-time, Leicester take a short corner. Herrera picks up the ball. And Marty this time crossing the ball back to Grimaldo, the man who got sent off against us last time. Phillips does really well. And we start a quick attack. De Groot straight through to Mitrovic, who's against Amati, who's no slow comer at all. Mitrovic across the goalkeeper. What a finish. Oh my days, what a finish that was. 3-0 at half-time at the King Power, and this is domination. This is nasty. We are absolutely thumping Leicester currently. There's a great ball by De Groot and a good run by Mitrovic, who outstrengths Amati like he's not even there. And, of course, we are 3-0 up. So, I thought you were going to take out his left foot, but you want to take out his right. And the half-time whistle does indeed go. So, not a big cut in between there. We do start again. De Groot crossed the ball again from Mitrovic, who makes no mistake. 10 minutes after kickoff. And we scored again. We've scored again. It's another baby celebration. I don't know what it is. I swear I'm not having a baby or anyone else having a baby in the video, but, I mean, we've done it again. And then Demir this time plucks the ball out of the air like he's not even there. And De Groot rounds the goalkeeper and backheel finishes it. Or what was it? It was like a weird finish. I don't know what it's called. Rabona finishes it. That's it. I had to think of that on the spot. Very, very good ball. Very good finish. And, of course, we win the game 5-0, the last action of the game. And very, very good result. So we don't have a look at the match stats or the team because the team were really good. I mean, like, really good. Everyone was good in that game. We do jump straight into the press conference. Calvin Phillips was really, really good that game. And they're asking me why he wasn't amazing, but he was. He was really good. He won the ball back in quite a few important spaces, made a few good tackles. And I'm not going to lie, we're better than Zambangisa in his last game. So we do win the game. The press conference was fantastic, really positive overall. And it was a good end to the episode because we were the disaster artist episode. We were really, really poor. Really, really, really poor. And as you can see, we've got Burnley in the next episode. I'm not playing that. It's going to be a sim. It's going to be a sim job. I'm not playing that shit. But we'll have a look at the table at the end of the episode. We are second in the league, 7 points behind City now. Self-imploded like mad this episode. Still above Villa, still above Spurs. But only just. The top 8's really tight. Really, really tight. So we'll have a look at the player stats as well. Mitrovic has broken the Premier League goal record with 34 goals in 24 games. Taken by Mitrovic. Really, really fantastic from Mitrovic. And, the 34 goals in, 38 game season, because obviously Shearer's got that and so has Andy Cole. But the group's got 17 assists, so he's on track to break that record, as well as Mellor on 13, Mitrovic and Demir on 8 and 7 respectively. And Ramsdale's got 6 clean sheets. That's nice. Could get 10 by the end of the season. That'd be quite nice. Well, look, we've got the next episode. We've got an away game in the Cup against Burnley, but who gives a shit about that? We've got a home game at the Cottage against Everton, and then one against Chelsea. An away game against Lazio in the UCL at the Stadio di Laurentiis, whatever it's called. And then an away game at St James's Park. So I really appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.